Identity theft occurs when thieves steal your personal information, such as your social security number, birthday, credit card numbers, personal identification numbers, or password. With sufficient information, another person can use your identity to commit fraud or other crimes. How to avoid identity theft. Protect your social security number, credit card, and debit card numbers, PINs, passwords, and other personal information. Never provide this information in response to an unwanted telephone call, fax, letter, or email. No matter how friendly or official the circumstances may appear, watch out for people who may be trying to look over your shoulder while you use the ATM, seeking to steal your personal identification number. In case your wallet is stolen or lost, carry only the identification you really need. Checks, credit, or debit cards, keep the rest, including your social security card, in a safe place. Do not pre-print your social security number, telephone number, or driver license number on your checks. You do not have to give merchants your social security number. If requested, ask the merchant to use another form of identification that does not include your social security number. For example, your driver license number or your passport number. Protect your incoming and outgoing mail. For incoming mail, try to use a locked mailbox or other secure location. If your mailbox is not locked or in a secure location, try to promptly remove mail that has been delivered or move the mailbox to a safer place. When ordering new checks, ask about having the checks delivered to your bank branch instead of having them mailed to your home, where you run risk of a thief finding them outside of your front door. For outgoing mail containing a check or personal information, try to deposit it in a United States Postal Service blue collection box. Hand it to a mail carrier or take it to the post office instead of leaving it in your doorway or home mailbox. A mailbox that holds your outgoing mail is a prime target for thieves who cruise neighborhoods looking for account information. Avoid putting up the mailbox flag to indicate that outgoing mail is waiting. Sign up for direct deposit. Sign up for direct deposit for your paycheck, retirement check, and or state or federal benefits. Direct deposits prevent someone from stealing a check out of your mailbox and forging your signature to access your money. Direct deposit is also beneficial in the event of a disaster. Keep your financial trash clean. Thieves, known as dumpster divers, search through garbage looking for pieces of paper containing social security numbers, bank account information, or other details they can use to commit fraud. What is your best protection against dumpster divers? Before tossing out these items, destroy them, preferably using a cross-cut shredder that turns paper into confetti that cannot be easily reconstructed. Keep a close watch on your bank account statement and credit card bills. Monitor these statements each month and contact your financial institution immediately if there is a discrepancy in your records or if you notice something suspicious. Contact your institution if a bank statement or credit card bill does not arrive on time. Missing financial related mail could be a sign someone has stolen your mail and or account information. It may have changed your mailing address to run up bills in your name from a phony location. Avoid commands for personal information on the internet. As we mentioned in this section on computer internet scams, never provide bank account or other personal information in response to an unsolicited email, telephone call, text message, or when visiting a website that does not explain how personal information will be protected. Legitimate organizations would not ask you for these details because they already have the necessary information or can obtain it in any other way. If you believe the correspondence is fraudulent, consider bringing it to the attention of the Federal Trade Commission via its online complaint from ftccomplaintassistant.gov. If you do open and respond to a phony email, contact your financial institution immediately and follow the steps listed in the FTC brochure provided at the end of the resource guide. For more information about avoiding phishing scams, visit onguardonline.gov/article/0003 phishing. Review your credit report annually every year and report fraudulent activity. Review your credit report carefully for warning signs of actual or potential identity theft. For example, items that include mention of a credit card, loan, or lease you never signed up for, and requests for copies of your credit report from someone you do not recognize could be a sign that a con artist is snooping around for personal information. To obtain a free copy of your credit report, visit annualcreditreport.com. You can also submit a complaint from problems with credit reporting to the CFPB at 1-855-411-2372. Ask CFPB at consumerfinance.gov/askcfpb. Fraud Alert, Social Security Administration. The Inspector General for Social Security Administration is warning the public and Social Security beneficiaries in particular to be aware of fraud scams that target personal information. In the most recent scam, identity thieves obtained the personal information of Social Security beneficiaries and used that information to attempt to open a counterfeit My Social Security online account on SSA's website, ssa.gov. If successful, they then use that account to redirect the beneficiary's direct deposit benefit to an account controlled by the thief. This should not discourage people from using SSA's My Social Security feature, which enables the public to set up an online account to view their earnings, history, and estimated benefits, and allows beneficiaries to obtain a host of services online. Establishing your My Social Security account yourself eliminates the risk of a phony account being opened by an identity thief. This type of crime does, however, serve as a reminder to protect your personal information as you would any other thing of value. Once thieves have your personal information, they can use it to open credit accounts, buy homes, claim tax refunds, and commit other types of costly frauds. If you receive information from SSA indicating that you have opened a My Social Security account and you did not open the account, you should contact Social Security promptly so that appropriate action may be taken, and the matter may be referred to the Office of the Inspector General. You can do so by visiting or calling a local SSA office or calling SSA toll-free customer service at 1-800-772-1213. Individuals who are deaf or hearing impaired can call Social Security's TTY number at 1-800-325-0778. When a Social Security beneficiary becomes aware that they are victims of identity theft, they can block electronic access to the information in SSA's records, a service available at socialsecurity.gov block access, or by calling the SSA phone number provided in the resource section. When access is blocked, no one, including the beneficiary, is able to see a change or change the beneficiary's personal information on the internet or through the Social Security Administration's automated telephone service. Identity theft. If you think you may be a victim, if you believe you are a victim of identity theft, the FTC recommends that you immediately take the following actions. Place an initial fraud alert with one of the 3 nationwide credit reporting companies. Order your credit reports and review for incorrect information or new unauthorized account activity. Create an identity theft report. Consider placing an extended fraud alert or security freeze on your credit report to limit the circumstances under which your credit reporting company may release your credit report. The FTC has many resources available to help you. Call the FTC's Identity Theft Hotline at 1-877-438-4338 or visit ftc.gov/ID theft. It's online, toolkit includes a brochure covering the basics, identity theft, what to know, what to do, a detailed guide for protecting your information with instructions and sample letters to help identity theft victims, taking charge, what to do if your identity is stolen, sample letters to help you dispute unauthorized charges or the opening of new accounts in your name. Sample letters and forms are available at identitytheft.gov/sample letters. Medical identity theft is a serious business. According to one study, about 1.5 million adults are victims of medical theft each year. What is medical identity theft? Medicare ID theft is a form of Medicare fraud. Medical ID theft occurs when someone steals personal information such as your name and Medicare number and uses the information to get medical treatment, prescription drugs, surgery, and or other services and then bills Medicare for it. A thief may use your name or health insurance numbers to see a doctor, get prescription drugs, file phony claims with your insurance provider, get other care. If the thief's health information is mixed with yours, your treatment, insurance, and payment records and credit report may be affected. If you see signs of medical identity theft, order copies of your records and check for mistakes. You have the right to correct these mistakes. Medical ID theft can cause financial harm, but it is about more than just losing time and money. Sometimes people are denied Medicare coverage for a service or medical equipment because their records falsely show they already received it, when in fact it went to someone posing as them. It can affect your medical and health insurance records. Every time a thief uses your identity to get care, a record is created with incorrect medical information about you. That information might include a different blood type, an inaccurate history of drug or alcohol abuse, test results that are not yours, a diagnosis of an illness, allergy, or condition that you do not have. Any of these could lead to you receiving the wrong treatment and even being injured or getting sick due to an incorrect treatment. All types of people, including doctors and medical equipment companies, have been caught stealing people's medical identities. These have even been linked to the mafia and thieves in other countries. Sadly, about 1/3 of medical identity thieves are family members. How do you learn if you are a victim? Here are some warning signs that your identity may have been stolen. You get a bill for medical service you did not receive. You are contacted by a debt collection company for money you do not owe. Your insurance company says you've reached your limit on medical benefits. You are denied insurance for a medical condition you do not have. How to avoid medical identity theft. Protect your Medicare and other health insurance cards in the same way you would protect a credit card. Review your Medicare summary notices, explanation of benefits, statements, and medical bills for suspicious charges. If you find incorrect information in your records, insist that it be corrected or removed. Only give personal information to Medicare-approved doctors, other providers, and suppliers, your state health insurance assistance program or senior Medicare patrol program, or the Social Security Administration. Call 1-800-MEDICARE if you aren't sure if a provider is approved for Medicare. Beware of offers of free medical equipment, services, or goods in exchange for your Medicare number. Shred papers with your medical identity before putting them in the trash. Remove or destroy labels on prescription bottles and packages before you put them in the trash. How to respond if you suspect medical identity theft. Ask your healthcare provider for a copy of your current medical file. If anything seems wrong, write to your health plan or provider and ask for a correction. Contact your local senior Medicare patrol. How your senior Medicare patrol can help. Your local SMP is ready to provide you with the information you need to protect yourself from Medicare errors, fraud, and abuse, detect potential errors, and report your concerns. For more information or to locate your state SMP, visit smp.gov resource.org.